Hello friends, you all are welcome to my channel SUSMITA Study Point. I am going to teach you every chapter of English grammar in the simplest, easiest and unique methods of teaching. Today we are going to read a new chapter of English grammar, that is subject-verb agreement. Before going to start today's class, all are requested to watch the video till end and then like, comment, share and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And also press the above bell icon so that you will get all the notifications when I upload the video in future. Okay, let us start today's class. See, subject verb agreement. First know what is subject verb agreement. That means the grammatical relationship between subject and verb on the basis of structure and sense is called subject verb agreement. Okay, see, I am a teacher. You are a teacher. Then he is a teacher. Okay, see, here the subject is I, first person singular. Here the subject is you, second person singular, and here the subject is he, your third person singular. Okay, and see, here the verbs are am, are and is. These are the present tense form of your be verb. Okay, so that means am agrees with I, are agrees with you, then is agrees with he. Okay, that means the verb must agree with the person and number of the subject. Okay, that means here the first person subject I, so I have already used the verb am. Here the second person singular you, then I have already used the verb are. Then your third person singular he, and I have already used the verb is. Okay, that means the verb must agree with the person and number of the subject. According to the person and number of the subject, we use the correct verb in a sentence. Okay, so this is called your subject verb agreement. This is called your subject verb agreement. Okay, sometimes the subject looks like singular but takes plural verb, and also sometimes the subject looks like the plural but takes a singular verb. Okay, so here we are going to read some important rules where we can use the proper verb forms with the subject. Okay, let us see. Rule 1. When a sentence starts with an introductory there, the verb must agree with the real subject coming after them. Okay, that means when a sentence starts with there, please compare the two sentences. There is a book on the table and there are 3 books on the table. Okay, both the sentences start with there, and here there is called the dummy subject. Please remember, there is called the dummy subject. Okay, and here see, the real subject in the first sentence is a book and in the second sentence 3 books. Okay, so a book, that is your singular, so see, the verb is singular. Okay, 3 books, this particular noun is plural, so the verb is plural. Okay, that means the with an introductory there you can use the singular verb and plural verb. Okay, it always depends on the real subject that comes after it. Okay, so here the real subject a book singular, so we have already used the singular verb form is. Here the real subject 3 books plural, so we have already used the plural verb form are. Clear? This is the first rule. Then second rule, when a sentence starts with an introductory it to make a statement about time, distance and weather, the verb is always singular. Okay, remember the important thing, when an introductory it is used with, that is your time, distance and weather, the verb is always singular. Okay, see, it is or was 10 to 8. Okay, this refers, that is your time. See, okay, so the verb is either present tense or past tense, but this is your singular form is or was. Clear? Then it is or was 4 kilometers to the town. Okay, this is your distance. Okay, then it is or was raining heavily. This is your weather. Okay, okay, that means when the introductory it is used with your time, distance or weather, the verb is always singular. Okay. Then rule 3, in mathematical expression we generally use a singular verb. Okay, see 2 plus 2 is 4. See 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4 is a mathematical expression. And also remember one most important thing, some people also allow r, that means 2 plus 2 are equal to 4. It is also 100% grammatical sentence, but generally we use singular, that is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay, 4 into 3 is equal to 12, 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Okay, so these are the mathematical expression, and we generally use your singular, but some people also use that is your plural form, and the sentences are also 100% grammatical. Okay, then see next rule. Rule 4, when the subject represents a plural number, applies to time, amount, distance, height, weight, is treated as a single unit and a singular verb is used. Okay, see 70 kilometers is not a long distance. See 70 kilometers, this subject is plural. See, this is a plural subject. Okay, but it is treated as a single unit, so it takes the singular verb is. Okay, and it refers, that is your distance. Second, 5 weeks was granted to my father. See 5 weeks, this refers time, and 5 weeks, it is also a plural subject. Okay, that represents time, refers a single unit, so it always takes the singular verb, that is was. Clear? Then 10 rupees, see this particular subject represents, that is your what, that is your amount, it represents amount. 10 rupees is not a big sum, 10 rupees is plural. Okay, but it is treated as a single unit, so it takes a singular verb, that is called is. Clear? Then 80 kilos, see 80 kilos, it refers also, that is your weight. 80 kilos, this particular subject refers a weight. The particular phrase 80 kilos of rice treated as a single unit. Okay, so it takes the singular verb, that is. Okay, so the formula is, when a plural subject refers, that is your amount, distance, height, weight and time, it always takes a singular verb after it. Okay. Then rule 5, when two nouns are closely related with each other and joined by and, we always use the singular verb. Most important thing, remember, when two nouns are closely related with each other and joined by the coordinating conjunction and, we always use the singular verb. Okay, let us see the example. Rice and dal is my favorite food. See, rice is one noun, then dal is another noun. Okay, and we have joined them with the coordinating conjunction and. Okay, and here see the verb is singular, that is. Why? Because rice and dal treated as a whole, that is they are closely related with each other. Okay, so they take the singular verb is. Like this, see, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady are closely related with each other. Okay, so they take a singular verb, that is your wins. Next example, a needle and thread. See, a needle is a noun and a thread, that is another noun. Okay, and they are joined by and a needle and thread are closely related with each other, so they take the singular verb has. Okay, then see 6, see, if two singular or plural subjects joined by and make the total subject plural, which takes a plural verb. Okay, just before I have already told you, when two nouns are closely related with each other and joined by and, then we treated them as a single and use a singular verb. Okay, but here if two different nouns are joined by and, then we whether they are singular or plural, but we use the verb plural. Okay, see, Gopi and Rina. See, Gopi singular, then Rina singular. Okay, they have joined with and. Okay, and see the verb is plural are. Okay, Gopi is one noun and Rina is another noun. Two singular nouns joined by and the verb that is plural. Are clear? Another example, 3 teachers. See, this is a plural noun. 2 peons. This is another plural noun. Okay, and they have joined by and see the verb that is have, that is your plural. Okay, that means if two singular nouns or plural nouns joined by and, then we take then we use the verb plural after them. Okay. Rule 7. The phrase each of, either of, neither of, none of, one of, followed by a plural noun or pronoun, the verb is usually singular. Okay, see, the particular phrase you should remember each of, either of, neither of, none of, and one of. Okay, after these phrases you can use always the plural noun, but the verb is singular. Okay, as its meaning is singular, then we use the singular verb form after these particular phrases. Okay, those take the plural nouns after them. Okay, so see, each of the students was given. See, the phrase is each of. Okay, then the students, this is the plural noun, but the verb is singular. Why? Because it depends on the particular phrase each of. Okay, each of refers a singular number. Okay, so we use the singular verb was. Each of takes the plural noun, but we use the singular verb. Why? Because the meaning of each of always represents the singular noun or a singular particular subject. Clear? Same, please see, neither of, this particular phrase, then the particular noun the girls. See, neither of, after this phrase the noun the girls is plural, but we have used the particular singular verb has. Why? Because neither of, the meaning always refers a singular subject or singular noun. Okay, so the verb is singular. Like this one of, see, after one of, my friends is plural. Okay, after the phrase one of, the my friends, the particular subject is plural, but the verb see, that is your lives. Okay, that is singular. Okay, so you should remember all the phrases. Okay, I am telling you again, each of, either of, neither of, none of, one of. After these phrases we use the that is your plural noun, but they take a singular verb. Okay, then see rule 8. If the subject begins with a fraction, the verb agrees with the noun that follows the fraction. We can say that a fraction is always used with a singular subject and a plural subject, or a singular noun or a plural noun. Okay, so after the fraction, if the subject is singular, then we can use the singular verb. Then after the fraction, if the subject or noun is plural, then we use the plural verbs. Okay, let us see the example. See, 3/4, this is the fraction. Okay, and see, after the fraction, the student, this is singular noun. Okay, so see, the verb is singular, was. Okay, in the similar situation, 3/4 is the fraction, and after the fraction I have written the plural noun, the students. Okay, and see, and now the verb I have used, that is the plural form where. Okay, that means after the fraction we can use the singular subject or singular noun and the plural subject or plural noun. Okay, so if the subject is singular after the fraction, then use the singular verb, and if the subject is plural after the fraction, then use the plural verb. Clear? Next, rule 9. A number of is always used with a plural noun and take a plural verb. Clear? But the number of takes a singular verb as the real subject is the number. You know, a and the are articles. A and an are called indefinite article, and the is the only definite article. Okay, so when we use a number of, see, when we use a number of in a sentence, then usually it takes a plural noun. Okay, and the verb also we use, that is the plural verb. Okay, but in the same situation, see, the number of also take the plural noun, but it takes the singular verb. Why? Because a is the indefinite number. That means here shows the indefiniteness of children. Okay, but the phrase the number of shows the definiteness of the noun. Okay, so we use the particular verb singular after the number of, but we use the particular verb plural after a number of. A number of shows the indefiniteness of the noun. Okay, so it takes plural verb, but the definite shows the definiteness of a noun. Okay, so it takes a singular verb. This is the difference. Okay, then see rule 10. When and connects two titles or designation of the same person, the verb is singular. Okay, if it refers to different persons, then the verb is plural. Okay, that means when we connect the one person's two designation or titles with the conjunction and, then the verb is always that is your singular. Okay, but when we connect two different persons title or two different persons designation, then the verb is always that is your plural. Okay, see the example, the headmaster and English teacher is going to market. Okay, here two designation, one is headmaster and another is English teacher. Okay, and is one person designation, that means the particular person is headmaster and he is also the English teacher. Okay, so designation or titles two but person one. Okay, so see the verb that is singular because it refers one person, that means the particular person is headmaster and he is also the English teacher. Okay, so the verb always takes singular. But see the second sentence, the president and the secretary are coming here tomorrow. Okay, see the president, one title or designation, then the secretary, another title or designation. Okay, and these two designations or titles refer to different persons. That means the president is one person, then your secretary is another person. That means two persons are referred here. Okay, so we use the plural verb are. See, most important thing. Okay, the most easiest thing you should remember, if there are two the, remember, if the is used two times in a sentence, that means that refer to different persons. So the verb always takes plural. If the is used two times in the same sentence, then it always takes the plural verb. Okay, if please see the first sentence, if the is used only one time, then the verb is always that is your singular. Okay, that means one the means one person, two designation, so the verb is singular. Okay, two the means that means two different person, one is the president, another is the secretary. Okay, that means two different person, so that is referred, that is it takes a plural verb. The most important thing you should remember. Okay, when we add or when we join the two titles or a designation, then the verb is singular. When we add two designation or titles of two different persons, then the verb usually takes a plural. Okay, this is the most important thing you should remember. So these are about some rules how to change the correct verb form after the subject. Okay, we have already completed 10 rules. Okay, then with this the class has been ended. Okay, and the next class we are going to read about some more important rules about your subject verb agreement. Thank you.